Well, here we are, the final episode of 24 Hours with Anne. And obviously today's her birthday. And she's been allowed to have a sleep in because it's her birthday. Dennis is going to look after the garden for her. Because he is a gardener as well. What a coincidence. I think that's very handy and very useful to know. Share the responsibility. Now, we did have some lemon plants that we'd grown as well, so we need to have a look at those to see how they're getting on as well. But in the meantime, it's just the apple trees and the onions. Blara bloba blawa. Let's get that money. Oh, this game kills me. Right, okay, so what are we going to do today then? Well, we have quite a lot to do, I suppose, because we are planning on... well, I was planning on having a party within the house to celebrate Anne's birthday, but Dennis and Anne have had a little bit of a chat, and what they've decided is they're going to go out for a bite to eat, but Dennis isn't going to go. He's going to stay behind because he is very aware that, you know, all these are Anne's friends and he doesn't really know them and he really wants Anne to have a good time. So he's going to hang around and wait for her to come home. But in the meantime, bless him, is going to cook Anne some breakfast, a birthday breakfast. Now, she is having a pretty good sleep in because it's already about 9:30, which is pretty unheard of for Anne, really. But guess what? Oh, royalty report. Good, good, good. More money for the books. Yeah, guess what? Dennis is also a superb cook. Now, seems to be an all-round good guy.
Ta-da!
Now, hopefully Anne will smell the food and come downstairs, but at the moment there's no sign of her. She's having a right old sleep in, so let's call her down for breakfast.
Oh, Yabba Horn!
And you can grab some for yourself, and we'll wait and see what happens with Anne. In fact, I think we might have to pop up and give her a bit of a nudge. She's getting up now, that's fine. Right, Anne, get downstairs, because your new chappie has cooked you some breakfast. How about that? On your birthday. And you don't have the garden to do, because that's already done. But what you do have to do is plan your little party and where you're going to go. Oh, you're a bit late because Dennis has finished his breakfast. Oh, right, he's coming back for a bit of a chat now. That's nice. Anything? Anybody talking? There we go. The little flirting starts again.
Subane? Jiffa!
So I think what they're doing now is just talking about later on and saying, yeah, you know, you go off and have a little party with your friends, and I'll hang around here for a little bit. How does that sound? Oh, by the way, I've got you a little something for your birthday. Now, what it is he's giving us some money to go and buy himself something because at this stage he still doesn't know about the lottery win. He's got absolutely no idea. I mean, yes, he understands that she does live in a quite a big house, but anything could happen there. It could have been inherited, you know, he doesn't know. But Anne feels that if this relationship is going to go anywhere, he really needs to know about it. So she's going to have a little bit of a chat with him. And she said, look, you know, the reason I got this house is I did win the lottery and I've got a lot of money in my bank account. And Dennis, being the gentleman, said, well, do you know what? If you didn't have a penny, it wouldn't bother me. It's not the money I'm interested in, it's you. And then proceeds to recite poetry to her. But yeah, they've got that all sorted out now, and it's really not a problem. And I think he's pretty genuine, actually. So that's all out the way now. So Dennis is saying, right, I think you better get yourself sorted out.
Oh, Zombo. Hana Wanu. Galbador.
Oh, that was cute. I don't know what they said, but it was cute. Right, Anne, go and get yourself ready for the party. Invite all your friends, if they want to come, obviously. But time is getting on. You need to get yourself sorted out. Right, so I've decided that we're not going to go to that scary restaurant with the bondage outfits. It's a little bit uncomfortable. So I've found this gorgeous little Italian restaurant, which looks a lot more friendlier than anything else that we've used in this this Let's Play so far, and I really do like it. Well, yes, we are celebrating Anne's birthday, but it's not a rocking party. What it is, it's just a gathering of all her friends that she's met over the last 20 episodes. And I know that initially she was a little bit shy and a bit standoffish when it came to talking with other people, but these are the people that have sort of stuck by her and not sort of used her for just getting money. Now, I'm not quite sure if headphones is an appropriate dress for dinner, but never mind, you know, each to their own, I suppose. But yeah, these guys have not sort of abused the friendship. You know, they all know about the lottery. They have never taken Anne for granted, and you know, they've stuck by her, and that's been good. And this is her way of saying thank you. Anyway, the meal is going really, really well. Everybody's there. The two chaps that were in her life, that's Ariel and the other chap whose name I can't remember. They're here anyway. There's no hard feelings. You know, it just didn't work out, and that's absolutely fine. So what's come out of that is a good friendship. So that's absolutely wonderful. So as the evening goes on, the food arrives. I'm not quite sure where... Oh, I wish I could remember his name. Anyway, he decides to get a drink at the bar anyway, but then he realises that the food has arrived. So he makes a quick exit. That's better. Right, all the friends are around eating pizza, which is what you would eat in an Italian restaurant, I suppose.
Tringella Longi Pene Vima.
Yeah, Anne's really enjoying this. She's surrounded by all her friends. And she hasn't really told anybody about Dennis yet. I think she's going to keep that a little bit under wraps for now. Because she doesn't really know where it's going. I mean, it's great to have him around, but I think after Anne telling him about the lottery win, she doesn't really know how Harry really has taken it, and the fact that he said that he's not going to come to the party tonight is going to sort of hang back is making her think, I wonder if he's still going to be there when she gets back. Has it sort of frightened him off? And that is sort of playing on her a bit, so I think she's pretty keen to end the meal as soon as she can, really, so she can get home and see what's going off, really. But it's not stopping her from enjoying herself, though. I mean, she really does appreciate them coming over for her birthday. But it's time to head home. And see what's going off back home. It's a nice restaurant, though, I think. I wouldn't mind going there myself. Right, she's got home, and look at this. Dennis has baked her a birthday cake. But then it disappears. And here we go. There we go. Anne has had a birthday. She's aged up into an adult. And I guess the challenge is now over. We've done it. We've managed to get through 20 episodes. And as you can see, she's not living in a tent anymore. I think this has gone really well, but she's a bit concerned as to where Dennis is. And she just sent a text and he says, meet me out on the decking. So she goes out on the decking and there's nobody there. What's going off? Here comes Dennis. I think I'll keep quiet for a minute.
Baranga.
Oh, Vadish. Zitorb.
Machebadu. Salif.
Quimbamalin.
Bala. Ruskin Xanahoy. Napsa.
Yibs. Yibs.
Oh.
Now, don't tell me you didn't see that coming.
Swag. Conkaroo.
Quabba. Who?
Right, so let's take a bit of a check on things now. Here's Anne, right at the end of the series, and let's have a look and see what she's got. So in her bank account, she's got 852,183. Now the value of the house is 170,989, which gives a grand total of 1,023,172. So if she had not won the lottery, she would still have had about 23 grand in the bank. So I think this challenge has been a success.